And you're listening to Communities Live on Sheffield Live Radio 93.2 FM with me, Susie Casson, and T-Boy. And we're joined in the studio by Harry Welburn.
Hello.
Hello, Harry, our very own Sheffield Live presenter, Harry.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
You've got a different hat on at the moment. You're going to talk to us about the food bank.
Yes, the S6 Foodbank Fundraiser, which links to the Steel and Wire show which was on earlier this morning. The tickets are now on sale. The tickets on sale 2 months before the event. The event's on the 8th of April at Crookes Social Club, and it's three of the bands who are associated with Steel and Wire. Murston Bapchild and the Braxton Hicks, the Glummer Twins, who you introduced us to, and we kick off with Pitsmore Ladies Ukulele Chorale, PLUC. And the Glummer Twins are actually on the show next week, and PLUC will be on because they're now so busy they haven't got the time to come in the studio, and I've actually got to go and record them, a bit like you do with people. And yeah, the tickets are on sale, and we need people not just to buy them, but if you go to my Facebook page, which is Steel and Wire Sheffield, please share the poster that's on there, because this is a fundraiser for, as I said, for the food bank, and if we can sell all the tickets, we'll make them about £3,000, which is much needed money, because I'm afraid the call on the food banks in Sheffield are increasing. And you know, I volunteer there regularly, and we had 35 people in a week ago, and that probably equals to at least 70 meals, and we're doing it twice a week. And generous as everybody is about donating, we often don't have everything that we would like to offer to people, so we're just offering people really basic tinned and packaged food. So yes, it's for a very brilliant cause, and it's but the other reason to go is it will actually be a fun evening. I'm looking forward to seeing you and T-Boy there.
We hope so.
Well, hopefully with thousands of friends, because I know you've got a massive social network. And that really is the issue. If a few people with social networks work them, they're likely to get a few people coming along. But all the tickets have to be from wegottickets.com, and it's listed as S6 Foodbank Fundraiser, and they're only £10.
Great. And can you remind us where and when? And
it's at Crookes Social Club, which is in Crookes, also known as Crookes Working Men's Club, and it's on the evening, 7:30, doors open for 8:30 in Crookes. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's great. And do you volunteer there yourself, Harry?
I do, yeah. There's a big team of us volunteering, because if you do come in with one of with the voucher, because we don't actually allow anybody just to turn up. They have to be sent by an agent, one of the many agencies that we've got a working relationship with. There's always two people on a table talking to you and asking you what, out of the limited food that we offer, making choices about what you would like. And we've got a clothes bank as well. So yes, it's a fascinating job to do.
And are you seeking donations of food as well?
If people want to. I mean, it's food, but it's also toiletries and things. I mean, if you have no money, then everything becomes incredibly important to you, and what for most of us may be a very simple thing to replace. When you've got no money, things like just a kitchen knife or a can opener can become very, very important. So yes, we'll be doing a lot of work about that, hopefully on Communities Live and on Sheffield Live in the next 2 months.
Yeah, great.
And can I announce who our first sponsor is?
Please do.
Because it links with the other thing, that the Gardener's Rest, now officially owned by its members like myself. Are you a member, Susan?
I am.
Yes, by you and me and about 350 other people. Yes, we are the first sponsors, or hopefully not the last sponsors, of the S6 Foodbank Fundraiser event, because very kindly they've agreed, because we think it links in so much with wanting to be a community hub as well as a pub. And the food bank itself is about a 10-minute walk away from the pub, just up by the Infirmary Road tram stop.
Great.
So I'm delighted, and I hope if anybody's got 200 quid to spare, do get in touch with me, because we'll add you to the sponsorship list. But there are running costs, obviously, for this, even though we got the Working Men's Club or Social Club for free, which is brilliantly kind of them. Yeah.
And the future of the Gardener's Rest looks very exciting. Lots of ideas.
It does, yes. There was a meeting last night, but I was on my way back from Belgium, so I don't know what happened. But the full vote for to replace the standing committee with a full committee is on April the 4th or 5th. And that should elect a committee of 9 who are responsible for managing staff and for implementing some of the improvements that are going to be done to the building. Because I think some people will know that the upstairs, Pat and Eddie live only in part of upstairs, so the part of the plan is to utilise the whole space upstairs, not only to create more flats, but to actually have some sort of performance space upstairs, which won't stop all the music and art downstairs, but would give us an extra place for that to happen. And I know T-Boy's already very interested in somewhere for his karate club, and I think the thousands of different theatre companies in Sheffield would also be very interested in it. But I don't know the timescale for that. We got a grant of, I think, £50,000 with a loan that we had to take alongside that £50,000. So we've now got, I think, nearly £350,000 worth of working capital. But a lot of us actually has had to go out to pay for the purchase of the building. So that's in hand. So we own it, even if it hasn't actually all been signed, sealed and delivered yet.
Yeah,
which is great news.
Yeah, it's lovely to think it's going to continue, isn't
Yes,
it?
it will. I mean, everybody knows the pub. It's a wonderful pub.
Yeah, can you just remind us quickly where and what it's like?
Oh, Gardener's Rest is it's the only pub in Neaps End, and it's as you come down Rutland Road, isn't that right? Yeah. And you get to the crossroads. Instead of going up to Burngreave, you turn left, and it's about 50 yards around the corner, opposite the indoor skate park, roughly. Nobody lives in Neaps End apart from Pat and Eddie and one other person. And it's got a back garden, a surreal back garden, and the interior is quite interesting as well. And it's got a very strong relationship with Kayak, KIAC, which is the Kelham Island Arts Community. Anyway, there's always regular art things on there which are changing all the time, and free music. Some excellent, I repeat, it's where Steel and Wire, the idea for my Steel and Wire show came from. Seeing some of the people performing there who are local people. Like Murston Bapchild, he plays there with another name once a month. So it's just an excellent pub, and it's linked to the Sheffield Brewery, but not exclusively Sheffield Brewery products.
Great. Oh, well, thank you, Harry. That's brilliant.
No, thank you for